Hiya, Pep. How do you reflect on that result today?
Good result, exceptional result, and a very not good performance at all, especially in the first half. We were lucky for the goal we scored in the beginning of the game with the defenders from Newcastle misunderstand it and misconfused. And second goal, the action from Joe was brilliant. Belongs to him especially, but the way we played in the first half, one of the poorest of the season. It made me happy for I will not be distracted for the points or for the short runs of victories or these kind of things. I realize there's still the margin that we have to be a better team. In the first half, it was a dangerous position, really. And that every player played like just not completely focused. And the second half was much better.
I was going to say it didn't seem to be the usual high level or the high level that you've been for the last few weeks. What have you got any reasons for that? Do you know why?
No, it's happened during the season. During the season, it's happened. This kind of performance for a short time, it's normal. So you cannot be brilliant all the time. It's happened. Saying that we deserve more than deserves to win the victory of no, but we know that we can do better and better. And of course, in this type of games, and maybe you are not so brilliant or so consistent like we were. For the simple things, because at the end, what we miss is the simple things, not the complicated things. Take a result, of course, is so important in a season, in a long season like that we have ahead of us.
And can I ask one on the situation surrounding coronavirus? Would it be more beneficial for the Premier League to just have a couple of weeks off, given the postponements and the way more and more players are testing positive at the moment?
I don't have an opinion on that. So with the doctors, the scientists, or the Premier League, wherever take a decision, I will support 100%. So it's not a problem for the Premier League. It's part of the society. I see the people around in the streets and everything. Nobody masks, nobody social distance. So that's why it's going to happen sooner or later. Nobody protect himself and the family. So they try to create a good environment for our people, our players, staff, and backroom staff to realize the dangers is still already here, and you have to be alert. And we have to try it, and knowing that is not easy because it's not a problem for the Premier League or the football world. It's a problem for worldwide that still are there. The virus is still there. The new variant is there, and what the Premier League is going to decide, we're going to support.
Guys, if you're looking to ask a question, we need you to raise your hand now. We'll go to Stu Brennan at the MEM, please.
Hi, Pep. A week ago, Liverpool's goal difference was significantly better, and you've wiped that out in the space of 2 games. Was that, it could well be another really tight title race. Do you think that could be an issue at the end of the season, goal difference?
So when we start one game, we don't talk about never ever how many goals you have to score just to win the game and do what you have to do to win the game. Today, the first half, we didn't do what you have to do to win the game. The quality of the players make the difference, but not for the way you want to play. But of course, when the situation, the game goes well and we can score goals, of course, we play for score goals all the time. We do it. But in general, it's not the issue right now. The issue is now. We have now 1 or 2 days off, but the players need it. And after, we're going to prepare the toughest part with the 3 games, Leicester, Brentford, and Arsenal, and like every game. And after the end of the season, we dictate how is our level and what happened. But of course, it's important when you have a lot of goal difference against these 2 exceptional teams like Liverpool and Chelsea. It's important to be there. And of course, score 11 goals in 2 games, make this goal difference problem solve it.
Can I just ask? On Friday, you said Ferran Torres was the only problem. You had the full squad apart from that, but Kyle Walker isn't here again. Is there a new issue with Kyle, or is it just an ongoing thing?
He didn't feel good today. He didn't feel good
in terms of injury or illness. Or?
He didn't feel good.
And your Spellman, PA, please.
Pep, that's a record 34 Premier League wins in the calendar year. What does that say about your team?
Our consistency. I prefer win the titles, but when you break a record for a long time ago and a calendar year, the more victories we are consistent. It's games, win games, and win games. And this is the more precious value this team has. So But you have to renew, you have to build again to avoid performance like the first half, to do it better. But yeah, compliment. One day will be breaker, like we have 100 points. One day maybe one team will do more points, but they will have to do well, really well, because it's not easy to do it. And happy for the guys, for all the club organization at the end. It's be proud of that. And no more than that. That's why today, when we break a record and we play the first half, I like it, because I know, I am aware still the margin that we have to be a better team, and we're working on that.
Finishing Miles Southwell, please.
Hi Pep, are you surprised to see Newcastle United at this position in the Premier League table?
Always had the opinion that first I had the feeling having incredible atmosphere in this stadium, the people, and at least you give something, they react. Oh my God, how support the team. There's the momentum, the dynamics. So sometimes I think they have exceptional players. So they have a really good team. But now they are struggling in a position, always create doubts and problems. But still, it's a long season for all the teams. For the teams who play to win the Premier League, the qualified Champions League, Europa League, and the teams for the bottom. There are many, many games to play, and many things going to happen. So I would say just be positive, and everything can happen in football.